What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Yes, you know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I apologize in advance. I'm running about 30 minutes behind schedule. So let's pop in and pop out correctly. Make sure you guys hit the like button and turn your notification on. And also make sure you are subscribed to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you guys are not following me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, go find your girl at Shar's Reality number 6. And also follow my backup page at Shar's World. If you want to be a little nosy, be a little bit in my business, like what the hell is Shar got going on? Go check out my family channel at Shar's World. If it does not pop up that way, just add a number 6 behind it. And it will pop up that way. All right, all right, all right. Who we got in the chat? Let's say hi to everybody. Lottie Dottie, everybody. What's up? And welcome to the Pop in Pop Out Hour. Make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Ain't nobody sleep with y'all last night. All right. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? Veronica in the building. Patricia, what's up? Make us do what it do, what it do, what it do. Ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Claudia B in the building. What's up? Shirley in the building. Let me see. Belle in the building. Dee Dee says, I'm here, honey. I'm here. All right. I'm blessed. Pecan in the building. Laprice in the building. Back. All right. All right. All right. Let's make okay. I'll make sure I ain't forget nobody. Coco Eyes, what's up, baby? Make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. What's up? Um, let's see. Stuart in the building. Hi, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Miss me with that long time no see. What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Let's have a conversation. Why not? See, I love a platform where adult people can have a conversation and my ladies pull up and say, now wait a minute, Shar. You got to make that make sense for me. I said, I got you. I got you. Don't be worried. All right. All right. Let's go back up to the comments now that I have seen, talk to everybody. Um, let's go. Let's go. Patricia says, good afternoon, Shar and chat. Good afternoon. Everyone is speaking. Live will start. That's me. Hello, everyone. Such a treat. I caught both live. Yes, you are doing amazing. You on the road, honey. You on the road. Hey, gorgeous. I just stopped. Wait a minute. I just stopped watching another video when I saw yours. Not. I never clicked so dang on fast. LOL. Well, we thank you, Dee Dee. I thank you. I was just thinking about you. Sending much love back your way. Pecan says, hey, Shar and chat. I'm just popping in and already clicked that like button. And she understood the assignment. Thank you very much. Laprice says, hey, Shar and chat. I made it back. Yes, you sure did. All right, all right, all right. Let me see. 24 watching and only 9 likes. Oh my goodness. Don't make me put y'all on an intermission, okay? Y'all gonna have to get this thing together. Go out, hit the like button. Listen, it doesn't take a rocket scientist and it ain't gonna hurt you. I guarantee you're gonna feel like your life was worth it, okay? So let's go. Coco Eyes says hello, Sister Shar in chat. Hello, baby. Char, we gotta get a name for your for your loyal followers like me. So I think Char Ray's cuz you're like a ray of this. Oh, that is so pretty. Thank you so much. We can do it. We can make it happen. I'll keep thinking on it. Thank you. Let me know. Um, Ms. Linda says hit the like button on your way in. Thank you. Or we can be the shards cuz we could be a little bit of everything. I hear you, Dee Dee. Um Shirley is fighting for her life, honey. Yes, she is, honey. And I kind of feel bad for her. But I don't feel bad for her at the same thing on time, miss me with that. I'm like, girl, God gave you a way out 4 months after you said I do and you did not take flight. You should have got on the first flight smoking. What is wrong with you, girl? Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. All right, y'all moving on up, but we need y'all to do a little bit better, okay? In my opinion, Miss Strawberry is too old to fall for that mess. She wanted that man. She was taking care. Well, I guess taking care of him. Yeah, Coco Eyes. Let me tell you something. She definitely wanted them, and she might have been demonetized. Something he was putting the piper down. You know what I mean? He was putting the piper down, and she couldn't do without it. She wasn't even. She didn't use her brains at all. Hey, my love. Okay, you guys are all speaking. All right, all right. Every time I see your name, I think about my spaghetti dish. Oh man, Hi Purple Unicorn says, hey, hold on 1 second. Let me see. Uh, you guys are still talking about the dish from yesterday. Shirley made her bed. Absolutely, Patricia is. She gonna have to lay in that thing, honey, and she might as well get real comfortable because this is going to be a long road for sis. Okay, hit that like, it's free, and you won't get the poop. The popo call. Okay, I had to get a little closer to the screen. The popo called on you, so please hit it and hit it hard. All right. Okay, listen. Let's talk about it. Shout out to Chronicle Speaks because Chronicle Speaks did the work, okay? And I'm not a fan of taking credit, like you guys know, of people that, shout out information. I just gain nothing from that. And I'm my own unique person. So I feel like I can have a conversation without, backdooring someone or not saying where I got it from, okay? So, first of all, shout out to Chronicle Speaks because she broke it down. But before her, prison phone calls, been releasing these phone calls with a bunch of information. You guys know I've been through some stuff, not as deep as this stuff. So a lot of the stuff I have to come back to and go out and come back into. Because it just reminds me of certain people and it's just too much for me. So I have to come, in and out and take it in small segments. Hence to why I never played a prison phone call here on this platform. I don't want to be triggering to anybody. I want to respect people mental and I want to hope that whatever you got over that you continue to be over it, right? So with that being said, let's talk about it. So Chronicle Speaks broke it down that this is not Ernesto Ernest first time of ruining a woman's life. Okay. Now I think that's he did ruin their life, but people only gonna do what you allow them to do. Figure deal me? Ain't nobody just gonna walk up to you and step on your toe unless you wanted them to step on your toe and you continue to give them the room to step on your feet. Cause see, a sis like me would have been like, you're gonna have to move the hell back because it's like the fifth time you stepped on my feet and I'm gonna need you to do better. And if you're having a hard time seeing that my feet is here, let me help you the hell out. You know what I mean? So people only do to you what you allow them to do. All right, we ain't gonna stay here long. We're gonna get the info out and then we're gonna go ahead about all business because it's a pop in and pop out type of segment, okay? So first thing first, after that phone call was played, and the phone call was basically, going through him and Shirley's phone call, he was talking about the co-defendant by the name of Erica King. When he was talking to this about this co-defendant, Charlie's like, "Hey, is that the woman that was in the picture?" He like, "Yeah, that's the woman that was in the, that was the woman that was in the picture. She's my co-defendant. She's about to get out on bond." Um, Shirley's like, "Well, all right, she about to get out on bond." He like, "Man, she got about 30 charges. She's not out yet, but she on her way out." So Shirley's like, um, well, who is she? Like I want to know too. So now all of a sudden you got this random person that's your co-defendant. At first you ain't know nothing about nothing. Now all of something, Who is this co-defendant? He like, man, I can't even pronounce her name. Oh, so now you sitting here acting like you got a retard tart syndrome and you don't know this woman's name, but y'all was in cahoots together, okay? So he's acting like he doesn't know the woman's name. I can't even pronounce it. And but really he was just playing on her top, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't have been able to shut me up that easily. So he started to get frustrated as Shirley started telling him, like, hey, like, who is she? You know, what is she about? And he's like, oh, well, you know, I can't really say too much on here. Oh, now you can't say too much on here. You know, you knew the phone calls was being recorded when you first started talking about these 30 charges that the lady Erica has. Now all of something that Shirley is coming out of herself and asking questions like something doesn't add the hell up. Now you're trying to get frustrated talking about you can't say X, Y, and Z on this phone call. Shirley should have kept poking, but she did put some bass in her voice. I said, get him right now. She said, well, I didn't hear you. And he said, okay. Sucker. Ain't nobody got to back down because you getting offended that somebody asking questions. She should have been asking you behind some questions. Maybe she wouldn't been in the hot water that she in right now. So she like, oh, okay. So she like, well, that's okay. Let's not talk about it. Okay. So again, he got what he wanted. But let me back up to who Erica King was before she became this jailmate with this Ernest guy, okay? She was a PR person for Wilding Out. She had clothing stores. She had a car services. She even considered herself to be a pastor at some point. Now, according to the police, the reason why they got involved with these two is because they was writing bad checks, right? For the house they lived in together. And Ernest started to deny that he had any property together with this woman. As you can hear him talking to Shirley during his prison phone call, like, man, all they got on me is that we got property together. And I don't know what they talking about. I ain't got no property. You do. So stop lying, sir. You do got property together. That's how they got them for writing these bad checks to this particular property owner where they were living at together. Okay. So two of them, so they also considered themselves to be bad news for telling people, scooping people out of their money, right? Telling people or scamming people out of their money, telling people that they were going to build their social medias, they were going to help them reach potential business goals that they probably couldn't set in to do by themselves. So they had all of these plans. So they were really getting people money and did not have the ability to give these people what they want. And I say that the lady probably did, but he definitely didn't. He ain't have nothing from the jump start. Okay. So I'm going to get back to the comments. I just want to, breeze through what's here so I don't forget my train of thought. So after he tells Shirley, hey, she's going to be out on bail soon. This is why she's out on bail after these 30 charges. Shirley asks questions. He becomes frustrated, as I just said. But here's the after he mentioned, that we got property together. They saying we got property together, but we don't have property together. Here's the biggest thing. She was locked up on one day. He was locked up a couple of days later. She was released one day, or he was released one day, or she was released and he was not released, right? But when she got released, she probably felt like I need to do something to save my man right there. That, yeah, She wanted to do something to save her man because she had to prove to him that she loves him. And the only way she could prove to him that she loved him and she was a ride or die chick. All right. Okay. All right. So the only way she could prove to him that she loved him so much would be to go and impersonate a lawyer. And that's what her stupid self did. We're talking about Erica King right now, right? So what she did was went to impersonate a lawyer on a Zoom call. And on the Zoom call, she her docket number that will pertain to what kind of lawyer she was and who she was. This particular lawyer was known for her, for being a lawyer. She was a very popular lawyer. So when she went out, and I forget the reason why she went out of the Zoom call, she forgot to log back in under the person that she was impersonating. She logged back in as herself, which is Erica King, dum. And they like, hold on, what happened to the lawyer? Okay. So what happened to the lawyer? She like, oh man, I made a mistake and I logged on under, I think the prosecutor, I think she was saying, don't quote me on that, but she named somebody that she made a mistake to log in up under. Well, in that moment, she landed her behind in jail. So while you thought you was helping your man, you and your man gonna be behind bars now. She spent from 2022 to 2023 in jail. And the thing is, this lady was beautiful, okay? And you can see as she continued to mess with him when her life started going downhill. That's why I always stress to my friends, it's important that you remember that you were a woman before you became a mother. And what I mean by that is if you get your nails done by yourself, do that when you got children too, because you're just as important as your children. You represent your children and your children represent you. So y'all got to go hand in hand and you take care of yourself. I wear a lot of headscarves, but in the moment that's my choice, but I can go and get my hair done anytime I choose to, right? But I make sure that I got money somewhere stashed aside so that I can be a reflection of who I am as a woman first and as a mother second. So this lady lost herself along the way. She was no longer beautiful with these nice dresses on and, looking all sophisticated and stuff like that. She was no longer that. So she became this whole jailbird. She started to look like a jailbird. She had the straight backs in and everything. I said, dang, sis, what happened? What happened to you? He done burnt her down to the floor. He took everything that she had. You know what I mean? Um, so I'm gonna get back to the comments. I promise you I will, okay? So anyway, now that we clear what kind of woman he first dogged the hell out, he took her from something to nothing. And let's be clear, she took herself first because she allowed it. He took her second. Um, he took her second because she took herself first, and he took her second because he contributed to her downfall. Okay. Now he met Shirley. When he met Shirley, it said that Steve Harvey, which she denied, did hook them up. Even when he said he was gonna go stay at his friend's house, that would have been a Steve house. Now I don't think that Steve, knew what kind of person this was to the full extent. That's just my opinion. I do think that he known of him and he thought that they were friends, but I don't think he knew what kind of stuff his brother was really involved in. Okay, and he's been involved in some cray stuff. Okay, so much that he was not allowed around Shirley's daughter, her daughter, her daughter's daughter. He got some animal stuff going on. He had a lot going on, right? So now him and Shirley are together. They get married. They singing the lovebird songs. They got on the white. He looking good in his tux. She looking good in her Cinderella dress. It's like, oh Lord, this is all I ever wanted. Okay, she's living this fairy tale land, and boom. 4 months after they are married, he get arrested for a host of charges. Okay, a host of charges 4 months after, which means that she had time to get away before this big incident now that he's facing, where they came and confiscated her cars, and then she started living in a hotel. Okay, she had enough time to get the hell up out of the situation, but the D had her demonetized, and the fantasy of having a husband, her husband, it kept her stuck in a dangerous situation, which is now costing her and has cost her. You know what I mean? 2 years after they married, they got kicked out of a house that they were renting for unpaid fees of $12,000. Right. 2 years after that, they moved into another location and they were 25 days late. They never paid their rent. Right. 25 days into this, moving into this house. Excuse me. They paid their little, $25 payment, and 25-day late payment, and then that was it. They stopped payment. So they were being sued for $14,000, right? Then the pandemic happened, and Charlie's wages got garnished for $47,000. So here's where she started to lose big time, okay? Because these people like, I want my money, okay? You rented the property, you had the money, I want my money. They started to garnish her wages $47,000. They wanted their money. After that, she got evicted for $39,000, okay? Then she bought this home that she lived in for approximately, I think they said, I think they were saying 17, something like that, years or something like that she had this property. She was pressed for money, in my opinion. So she sold the home. Um, she sold the home, and the people that bought it from her sold it for an additional $500,000. So she was so pressed for money that she didn't even pay attention to the wealth of the house and what the house was really worth. Okay, that she let these people come and they called to come up off of her. She thought she was making it out, with a clean slate. They did a come up because they sold it for $500,000 more than what she sold it to them for. I said, Shirley. She said, huh? I said, sis, what the hell is wrong with you? What's your problem? Like, I need to know what's wrong with you, Ernest. Let me get into some of these comments. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If you were here under the sound of my voice, you have entered the pop in, pop out section. Where we just give a little bit of tea real quick, real fast. We say what we got to say and we get the hell up out of here. Okay, but if you are here in this hour, go ahead and hit that like button. I know you liking what you hear, so you might as well come out them bushes. If your butt's not hurting already, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. A clean slate with scuff marks. Yes. Miss Strawberry should never do a strawberry letter again. They need to have a new segment. I know that's right. Never was able to stay in the house that long owing that much money. You know, during the pandemic, hey sweet diva, they were able to do a lot of things that we would have never been able to do. Okay. So she knew what she was doing. But like I said last night on the pop in and pop out, or was it just our regular live? I said, ain't no way somebody gonna tell me not to pay our mortgage, baby. We'll deal with that, baby. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Hell to you. Me and my kids gonna always have a roof over our head. And you ain't gonna be the reason why we get evicted. And we ain't gonna keep packing my kids up every good chance you decide you want something bigger, trying to live like the dang on Joneses, and you ain't even got it to live. Okay. And if I did have it, I'm okay with the smaller house. Right. So she was just getting away with it because of the situation. Child, all those stay away orders for Ernesto. So he in, wait a minute, he in the P and the Z. Lord have mercy. The first eviction shortly after marriage, and Shirley didn't file for an annulment. Nope. That's my point. God gave her a way out. She didn't want the way out. She was demonetized. She was ignorant, and she didn't know her worth. That's what happened. Hey, Cricket 22, what's up? Make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. Ernesto is a whole PPP loan scam. I know that's right. The fees are more than they had in them dusty pockets, and did. And she was hosting his commissionary book. Listen, commissary, sorry. Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. That was the only books that he was gonna keep tabs of. Coco Eyes, she thought she was Miss America when she was in the Grand Marshal of the Dumb and Stupid Parade. Dee Dee on the roll again, y'all. Dee Dee on the roll again. She was so happy to have a man in that car. Sad, was he really a friend of Steve? If so, why didn't he tell her about him? I don't think Steve knew to that extent. Even though she denied and um tried to take let me close this door. Hold on. Even though she tried to take Steve name out of it because she didn't want him wrapped up as being Ernesto's friend. I still don't think that Steve knew what kind of jerk he was to this extent. I think Steve knew that he did have some stuff on his rap, but not like this. And I'm just speaking my opinion. I could be wrong. Steve could have known everything, but I don't like to pin stuff on people because they already gave me a bad taste in my mouth. Peanut butter, strawberry, notepad, going to need that composition tablet. Wait a minute, tablet for her new pen pal. Dee Dee, she gonna need a little bit more than that, honey. Erica King had, yeah, she did. But she got it from this particular lady. And then this particular judge. But what she did, I mean, lawyer. But what she didn't know is that the lawyer was popular in that particular county. So everybody knew what she looked like, who she was. So they looking like it was probably gonna pop off anyway, even if she didn't mistakenly come back as herself. It was probably gonna come back, pop off anyway, because they knew who she was. So they was probably just waiting until she finished everything and they was gonna lock her behind up. It wasn't even worth it, girl. You were trying to get your man in jail and then he done locked you up, girl. Bye. Yeah, the scrub on the passenger side. Yep. Being the get by girl. Yep. Facts, DD. They getting that RICO charge. And is. Shirley was sitting beside Ernesto looking darn near like Wendy Williams while they were driving around the city vlogging. Yep. Um, Bruno Mars bar. Charlie is going to keep working with the popo to stay out of jail herself or net. And guess what? When she said on that live, divorce proceedings are in effect. I I don't believe that she would. If Steve wasn't on her tail, I don't think she would have divorced this man. Because on one of them calls, she was dogging her daughter out, and now you know the truth, and you still refuse to hold this man accountable. He wouldn't be able to call my phone. I'll be singing like a bird. He did it. Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Where you want to know? I'll take it to the house. Listen, y'all had to come get me because I'm ratting. All right. Let me see. Crying to the moon. Am I the only person who sensed the possibility that the strawberry letter segment since Ernest was about their relationship? Miss me with that. That's a good point. I never even thought of it like that. Well, one thing for certain and two things for sure. I bet Strawberry Letter don't come back for another season. This is gonna be her last after her contract. We can guarantee you we ain't gonna hear about that particular Strawberry Letter. It's gonna be a whole new one. Understand that, Pastor Liar. He got life in prison. He never getting out, and she's divorcing now. Yeah, find time to do it, girl. Jesus done gave you a way out 4 months after you married this man. Could have saved you tons and tons of dollars, and you still ain't want no way out. I bet you will divorce him. I have never in my life had a pipe that made me crazy. It may have been good, but I wouldn't lose my house over it. Now, Coco Eyes, let me pick you for a second, okay? Because I done listen. I told my checkmates before. If you get something that's good, you make sure you keep it at a distance, okay? So that you don't get all hooked up to it where you can't even walk nowhere. Every time you move that thing pulling you back. Where you at, baby? I'm on my way. Where you at, baby? I'm almost there. Where you at? Listen, don't let no pipe get you hooked like that. That ain't worth it, okay? I don't want that kind of pipe. Bear that black while he in that cell. But he can pronounce Gemini that bank info. Yeah, absolutely. Professional comment. And Isley, he looked like one too. Teach them how to treat you and Dingo Barry taught Nasty Nesto very well. He graduated head of the class. Shar, no pipe is too good. That Shirley, let me see. Char, no pipe is too good. That Charlie must be hard up. Yeah, I can't get with it, Lee. I'm just saying that's the only thing I could think of. Like, sis, what got you tied to this man like that? I don't know. That's a good point. I have to email her and check on her. Usually, when I don't see her, I do go and check on. But you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't. I don't know. I'm gonna send her an email and check it out. If I hear anything different, I'll let y'all know. Only hit that won't wait a minute. Only hit that won't get you a charge. So hit it hard, guys. Hit that like button like you won't hit that bully on that playground. All right, Didi, I like that. Ain't nothing like an old fool. Laprice, you better say that, honey. Stupid, old as hell, and dumb as hell. Hit that like it's free and won't get the okay. I got you. Shirley made her bed and did. All right. Um, I think I got through all the comments, y'all. I did it. But listen, y'all, listen, that's my time. I popped in, I popped out. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'll see you back here at 5:30, no later than 5:45 for our another segment, our regular segment with Love and Marriage Huntsville, where we can get into the details of Letitia and Marcel. Melody's new interview that just hit that someone sent me. Melody chopping board. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a couple of things, Love and Marriage Huntsville. So check back in a few hours, and we will be here. Make sure you guys turn on your notification bell so you don't miss the next hour of content. I love you, checkmates. Thank you so much for popping in with me. Until next time, bye.